Detective, I sometimes really hate being a wizard.
What, your arthritis finally acting up?
Yeah. No, it's because we lived for so long.
Yeah. So you got mega arthritis.
No, it's not the arthritis. It's the fact that we lived for so long. We outlive a lot of our friends.
You know, do you cast spells on yourself to like undo joint pain and stuff? I've actually been wondering about that for quite a while.
Well, it's not really a spell. It's a potion you make.
Oh wait, let me guess. It's one of those that requires snake scales, shark oil, iron shavings, desiccated squirrel semen, wolf hair. This really gross shit.
No, it's more like yeah. No, it's more like dead skin. Actually, no. It looks like Parmesan cheese, but no, it's just a pile of skin, and then
Ew.
a rat tail.
A rat. Ew. Still
Yeah,
gross.
potions are weird, man.
Jesus Christ. Hey, have you seen Popsicle around? He's supposed to meet us today.
Uh, uh, no, and stop dead naming conduit, man. Remember, I gave him that. I gave him that super duper electric gem.
Oh, fuck! I actually forgot.
Yeah,
I find
yeah, man.
conduit. Where's conduit?
No clue, man. I think he's on his way. So how's life been, detective? Did you catch anything that I need to go after?
If I caught it, you don't need to know about it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure, because your domain is killing stuff that even in Captain Hyperion can't kill. My job is to go after the little guy. So that's what I did.
So you're not finding something that could lead to something bigger where I need to be.
We're good. We're good right now. I did catch a serial killer who was using ice cream to lure kids. So that's
Ah,
something.
that's fucked up.
Yep. I got free ice cream out of that. Best part of the job, stealing shit.
Nice.
I also got to try a new beer. It's like a watermelon and chili Modelo. It's pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, hadn't had anything like that since the '60s. I remember it was my 100th birthday, right? And we went to this bar that had just opened, not far from where I was living at the time, and they had something similar to that.
You sure it wasn't something that was laced with acid?
No, that was that Burning Man concert.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and that was on accident.
Well, yeah.
There was no way of me knowing there was acid in that.
Did you see anything weird when you took that?
Dude, I don't remember shit. Anyways, back to that beer. The thing was blue, and it was like a blueberry, kind of thing. Blueberry beer. I didn't like it though. It was very malty. See any good movies lately?
Um, I rewatched Spaceballs.
Oh, that's nice. I hadn't seen that movie in man a long time.
Yeah, I'm always gonna be fucking mad at George Lucas now because of the fact that like when Mel Brooks got the rights to make a parody of Star Wars. Oh shit! Fucking armrest keeps falling off my chair. When Mel Brooks got the rights to make Spaceballs as a parody of Star Wars, the one constituent was that he couldn't make merch of the movie. So that means I can't get a yogurt doll or a Spaceballs the T-shirt.
I'm gonna stop you right
Thanks,
there.
Lucas.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Have you seen Conduit?
I saw
And
him a
what's
little
the
bit
last time you
earlier.
saw it?
I saw him this morning, but like I didn't really like talk with him.
Damn. Someone tells me I have to go look for him.
You're the wizard.
No fucking
Can't you like cast
need.
the? Oh, hey dude,
About
what's up?
time.
Jesus fucking Christ. I am getting so sick and tired of this fucking. Alright. You guys are gonna get a little like you guys are gonna feel a little dicked around because we're all gonna have to go to a collective superheroes meeting because of me, apparently.
Oh man.
Oh, what? What'd you do?
Remind me to bring my strongest booze.
Okay, so apparently it's a bad thing to tell a supervillain. Like, apparently it's a bad thing to make fun of supervillains. Apparently now. Because I was hunting down a supervillainess who was responsible for kidnapping a bunch of, cheating husbands. And, look, thing is, I've made it very clear, I think cheating is fucking terrible. Don't do it.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Instead of just, exposing these guys for being cheaters or some shit, her dumbass idea, like her magnum opus, her master plan was to kidnap these men and forcefully transform them into women using advanced technology. That was her master plan. First off, don't even know where the fuck she got the tech from, because motherfuckers be getting this technology from random places. And eventually I just started I kind of just stopped taking her seriously when she threatened to use the tech on me, because I'm not a fucking cheater. Okay, I would never cheat on the woman I'm with. All right, I would rather what's some fucked up shit the angry video game nerd says? I'd rather down an entire ice bucket filled with glass and fucking use needles than cheat on the woman I'm with. All right, we all know this. It's common fact. And so yeah, she threatened to use the stuff on me because she's like, "You're defending these men." So I just started making a bunch of dumb jokes about her. And apparently when she went to court, she used the fact that I was making fun of her. She tried using that as a defense, saying she was legally insane or frustrated or some shit like that, which is why she was so brutal. So apparently,
God, I love someone who's legally insane.
yeah. Which, by the way, insanity is not a medical thing. That's a legal defense. Insanity has nothing to do with actual medical problems. All right. For example, I think the best way that my granddad was able to break this down to me back when I was first starting to be a young hero, he basically was like, if your friend told you to go kill a bunch of people and you said no, you weren't going to do that, obviously you shouldn't be killing anyone and you probably need better friends. Now, if a magical flying elephant told you that you should go kill people, you obviously shouldn't do that and you need better elephants. It does not matter if your friend told you to do it or a flying talking elephant told you to do it. Legally, in order to be classified as insane, you either have to prove to a court that you did not know what you were doing was wrong, or you had no idea that what you did was against the law, which is almost impossible to fucking prove. Which is why most insanity things don't work and why hers didn't. But a bunch of superheroes, a bunch of heroes, especially a lot of female heroes recently, when I got to the Citadel earlier today, pulled me to the side and then proceeded to get heated with me, all because I made some jokes at the expense of this clearly crazy as fuck woman who deserves to be in prison, where she is, by the way. So apparently I'm in trouble because I did something that hundreds of heroes have been doing to their villains for years, which is, make fun of the motherfuckers. But no, I get in trouble for it. I'm the one who's responsible for this shit. I'm the one that must be responsible for this woman going crazy. And what's even worse is that she wasn't even cheated on. She did all of this shit for nothing. She is not a victim of cheating. Her friend got cheated on, or at least that's what she thought. But no. No. Like, Jesus Christ. Like why wouldn't I make fun of her?
Again,
You know,
remind me to bring my strongest booze.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's another case of supervillain makes a thing that would be able to benefit society in some way, but they use it for the most dumb, evil shit ever. This lady could have given this out to a bunch of like surgery clinics in order to help trans people like with HRT and shit, but no. Forced feminization. Great.
It's annoying. I hate, and you know it was, and that's something I really don't fucking like. I hate having to deal with because I remember the first time I think I ever got in trouble over something this stupid was when I actually stole a piece of villain tech and used it to help somebody. Because, see, the church I used to go to constantly had electrical problems. It's because the power kept getting shut off. And the reason why was because the city kept shutting off that church's power. Not because the church wasn't paying the goddamn city. It was literally because there was faulty wiring underneath the goddamn ground that led to the church's like main electrical shit. So a villain who had electrical powers at the time, I literally took like one of his like everlasting batteries or whatever the fuck he called it, and I just hooked it up to that wire. The church never lost power for like 7 years until someone from the city finally came down there, went down there, found the battery. And when I finally was like, oh yeah, I put that there because none of you fuckers wanted to fix it, I apparently get in trouble for it. And I end up almost having to pay like a $400,000 fine. I didn't pay it, obviously, because fuck that noise, but, you know. Yeah. What about you guys? Have you ever gotten in trouble over some dumbass bullshit?
Oh man.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Oh man. I got in trouble for some bullshit that caused me to do a presentation about humanities.
Humanities. Alright then.
Yeah, humanities. Yeah. I wanted to. Yeah. All right. So. Oh man, this was back in the 70s. So instead of turning somebody into sand, and I flooded their entire insides with Skittles.
The fuck?
And and that villain survived.
How?
Simple. What does it sound like I did?
So what, they just puked out all those Skittles?
They were puking those Skittles for hours.
How could they breathe?
No clue. Magic works mysteriously.
Also,
God, mysterious ways.
You, I mean, you said you got in trouble and had to do a whole presentation about that, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that makes perfect sense to get in trouble over. Like, I'm just saying, like, you flooded a guy's body with Skittles. I mean, like, something that, you know, like, either wasn't your fault or wasn't that big of a deal, and people still made it a big deal. You know, you got one of those situations, Dr. Rain?
Yeah. Because it was a villain.
I mean, I get that they're a villain, but, you know, we still have to, like, follow the Geneva Conventions and shit. And I think and while there isn't something that, like, and while there isn't a law saying don't flood people's bodies with Skittles, I feel like that's something you should probably not do. Like, back me up here, detective. I can't be the only one here that's like... Detective, what are you looking at?
I am checking the news.
Oh, really? What's going on? What's going on in the news?
Yeah, what's on the news?
New form of alien life has been discovered, but that has nothing to do with our conversation, so I'm just going to ignore it.
All right.
Hmm.
Rewind a
The
bit. Like, what's
70s,
going
yeah,
on?
yeah,
Wait.
yeah,
What?
the 70s were a crazier time. Oh yeah, you missed me talk about getting doing a presentation on humanities because I flooded a villain's insides with Skittles.
Oh, right. Um, dude, I think you're a little too Old Testament when it comes to the way you fight. Honestly.
The 70s were a crazier time.
Back in my day, we were allowed to smack women upside the head. Yeah, that was a crazy time.
Yeah, back in my day, if a child looked at me the wrong way, I could yank his pants down in the middle of the street and whip him with a goddamn switch.
By crazier time, we
You
meant we
sound
were
like
allowed
a
to do stupid
crazy.
shit and not be held accountable for it. Rain, sometimes I think you're actually crazy. Like clinically. Not in the quirky, oh, I'm such a quirky girl sort of way.
I actually find those girls annoying.
What about you, detective? You ever gotten in trouble for something that wasn't your fault or wasn't that big of a deal?
Uh, yeah. And it was back during my force days. You know the old thing. You decide to get some stuff done a specific way, then your commanding officer says, "Oh, you're going too far, Private. You don't do anything by the book, but damn, you get results."
Any,
I'd like to say I'm the origin of all those cliches, but God, I'd love to say I'm the origin of all those cliches, but honestly, like it's not as fun as it should be. Just I didn't look. I was a lot less confident back then. I hated getting yelled at, and I was just like, the worst part is like I would actually try to solve crimes and stuff instead of just target minorities, and I'd always get shit for it. At the time, I didn't really understand why, but well, now I do. That's why I do shit on my own.
makes sense. But like a specific
Yeah.
situation. Like, got any specific
Um,
situations?
it was back when this guy got his car stolen, and he called in asking us to look for it. And there was a guy on dispatch who just drove around the block for like a couple hours. About a couple of years later, we found out that dude, his car was taken in by that same dispatcher and just left, like I forgot, in the impound lot, I think it's called. I'm not entirely sure. I forgot. It's been a while.
Huh.
Yeah, that dude was fucking pissed, and I've helped him sue, actually.
And you
So that
got in
was when I
trouble for that?
stopped being a cop.
What about anything
No,
before
I made
that?
out with a settlement.
Oh, cool.
Uh, there's this time my dad yelled at me for helping a kid at school when I was in like elementary school, I think.
I feel like because I'm neurodivergent,
I don't know. It's like,
I don't know. I feel like I've been in more situations where I've gotten in trouble for shit that wasn't really that big of a deal, or just for things that weren't my fault. Because I got a lot of stories.
yeah.
Hold on a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Y'all keep the episode flowing.
Okay. I hope when the next Spaceballs movie comes out, it's called The Search for More Money, and it's spelled that way too.
Ah,
It's not The Search, it's The Search.
oh man. Yeah, me and Skittles don't really go very well together. In case y'all can't tell.
Yeah, I can tell. I'd be grossed out too if I made a guy like vomit Skittles continually.
Yeah. That isn't the only Skittles related bullshit I got in trouble for, though. Oh, man. Some of them were legit, but one wasn't. I just wanted to eat some Skittles. Oh,
Yeah. Last time I had a Skittles was like in a drink.
Really? How was it?
It was a very, very cherry flavored drink.
Ooh,
Like nuclear cherry.
that is very cherry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about nuclear cherries and drinks.
Huh. Okay, well, I guess since I'm probably the only one here that's really come up with like that has like a bunch of stories of me getting in trouble for shit that wasn't really my fault on the job. Let me just go ahead and tell you that this is some shit that I swear I never want to happen to anybody else. So, one time when I was, well, let's just say dealing with a particular individual.
Is it a diddler?
No, it was not a diddler. Jesus Christ. When I was dealing with somebody I was basically dealing with another superhero at the time, and he was basically like he kind of saw me as a sidekick, even though I was not his official sidekick or anything like that. But basically, what had happened was he consistently put down a lot of the shit that I said, and I could never figure out exactly why he did it. Just that this was the type of person he was. Like, he ignored a lot of the stuff that I said. He ignored a lot of the things that, I talked about. He was just consistently a bit of a dick towards me. And so one day I decided to say fuck it, and we were both investigating a supervillain that was like basically just trying to just causing a lot of trouble and screwing shit up. And lo and behold, motherfucker refused to listen to me at all when it came to, anything during this case. So I just decided to say fuck it, and I just went on and did my own thing. I did my own fuck vizzle. I was like, man, fuck this guy. I don't care anymore. I'm done. I'm sick of dealing with this dude because he just does not care. He won't care. He can't care. He does not want anything to do with, with this situation. And he's probably just going to get us all killed in the end because, he was a dick. He was an asshole. What do you expect me to do? However, and this is the worst part about this, he still somehow had the respect of a bunch of the heroes within my neighborhood. Like, he was still seen as the most respected hero, and as someone who should be seen as an upright citizen when it comes to, dealing with this type of shit. And that pissed me off because, I felt like he didn't really deserve that type of respect. I felt like he didn't deserve to be seen as, like a respectable person because he was consistently rude. He was mean to me. He treated everyone around him like absolute dog shit, and he did not seem to care about how he was affecting anybody else but himself. So, of course, I eventually told him off. I ended up deciding to tell him off one day and basically be like, dude, I have done nothing but work with you and try my best to make things as easy as possible when we work together. Why are you such a dick to me? And he looks me dead in the eyes and he tells me, and he says, you're just too young. And so I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm just too young.
Damn.
Alrighty then. So that's when I eventually decide to say, so that's what, of course, when I end up going and I decide I'm going to solve this case by myself. And not only do I solve this case by myself, but I don't just find the motherfucker responsible or basically the villain that we were hunting, but I end up basically calling out, publicly calling this guy out and saying, hey, I actually almost had help here, but the guy who was supposed to help me said I was too young. And I got in trouble for that. A bunch of the heroes in my neighborhood fucking hated me after that. They said I embarrassed the guy that I was... They basically said I was embarrassing the dude, or that I didn't respect elder superheroes. They basically lambasted me on social media at the time. It was like, he's not like... They were like, oh, he's just always been a disrespectful kid. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't care about this type of shit. And this actually made it difficult for me to get hero work in the future.
Breaking news: Human Popsicle blows guilt.
What?
I found one of his old tweets. Breaking news: Human Popsicle blows goats.
Blows goats? Is that really what? Hold on, give me
Yeah.
that fucking phone. Give me this shit. Human Popsicle blows goats.
Yep.
This is
Yo, let me see that. Let me see that.
This is fucking stupid. Look. Okay, look.
No.
He's fucking saying, "Oh, Human Popsicle can't respect elders. Human Popsicle is..." This guy went on a fucking tirade on Twitter. I don't remember this shit. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, it's probably because I don't know. He probably didn't he have you blocked?
I think so. Like, he did. Like, I'm pretty sure he did
Yeah.
block me after that.
Yeah, that's
Which, I mean, it's just kind of dumb, because, like, why the
Yeah.
fuck? Because, like, here's the thing. Because, like, again, the dude was just being a rude asshole in the first place. If he was just nicer, then there wouldn't have been an issue. You know? Like, if he was just a nicer person, there would not have been a problem. But for some reason, he just chose to keep treating me like shit. I don't know why, but he just fucking did. Ugh, so yeah. Any other potential stories you guys have of, like, getting in trouble for some shit?
I mean, both y'all knows me and Skittles don't mix very well.
Well, do you have any other stories of you getting, like, actually in trouble with your magic for something that wasn't your fault? Or something that's just kind of dumb?
yeah.
All the other shit I got in trouble for was for using my magic practically.
What do you mean by practically?
Yeah, back when I was smoking cigars. Yes, I used to smoke cigars. Yeah, yeah. I lit up my finger like a match, and somebody freaked the hell out at that, and I got in trouble.
Wait, was this around another magic user or just a normal person?
Man, normal person. We had normal people working at the Citadel at the time.
I mean, she knows about fucking superpowers. I don't know why she'd or why they or... Wait, was it a woman or a dude?
It was such a long time ago. I don't remember at this point. That person was very forgettable.
I mean, we still have regular people here working at the goddamn Citadel. Who do you think built this place?
Other superheroes.
I mean, yes, but, like, you know, most of this shit's, like, taxpayer money.
Midnight Mink did.
Midnight Mink?
Dropped like $500 million, and he dropped like what, like $7 billion onto this place. Midnight Mink. He's like Batman, except he's way gayer.
Man, I kind of never heard of that guy.
Okay, are you saying gay is in, like, a cartoonish
Yeah.
insult, or, like, is he actually gay?
I'm saying
Okay.
gay as in he fucks dudes.
Oh. Well, there's
Oh.
nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm being like 100% literal. Say that this man sleeps with
Okay.
other men.
How gay?
On today's episode of How Gay Is He?
He's married to a. How gay? He's literally married to another man. That's how gay he is.
No, I'd say that's pretty gay.
So moderately gay.
Yeah, moderately gay. He's like a 7 out of 10
Yeah,
on the gay scale.
super gay means he has a harem of dudes.
Yeah, that. Oh well, I'm pretty
That
sure
he's
the.
got
Yeah, like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
super gay on my scale.
No, see,
Freddie
there's.
Mercury. Didn't Freddie Mercury have a harem of dudes?
I mean, there's gay, and then there's Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. No one ever tops Freddie Mercury. He tops you.
Freddie Mercury is the definition of top. He's who all tops aspire to be, according to.
I According to what?
Man, this is a pretty short episode. I've run out of things to talk
Oh
about.
god, did I just get cut off again?
Yeah, I think you did.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
I cut out earlier.
You cut out earlier? I did not notice. I think I just cut out.
Yeah,
Man,
because you were. It was when you were telling your story about like that fighting that lady who with the HRT machine, and it's like,
You know, it wasn't even an HRT machine. Like, I think. Because, like, if it was an HRT machine, I probably wouldn't have been as pissed off.
the way you described it, it sounded like it could have been used that way.
Yeah, it could have been. There's another example. Let's change topics a little bit. What is an example? Like, what is a piece of technology or like magic or something you've seen a supervillain or like just a criminal use, and you just think, why didn't they just use this for good?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like Doctor they call it pterodactyl guy from the Spider-Man comics.
Dr. Pterodactyl guy? You mean the lizard?
I don't know what his name is. No, it's a mad scientist who's literally a pterodactyl and uses his technology to make people into dinosaurs, but when in reality he could like cure cancer or something. And like he literally says, "I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs."
Huh. Well, I mean, like when like a piece of technology that you've seen like realistically in your line of work.
You know, it's a piece of technology I could really use actually.
what?
Spaceballs, the T-shirt.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Man.
I've been rewatching Spaceballs and just like I looked into it and you know that movie doesn't have any actual official merch.
Yeah, because I think George Lucas said that the movie can't have merch in order for it to even be made. Which I think is a bit of
I
a
don't
dick
want to
move.
hear shit about people hating. I don't want to hear shit about people saying that George Lucas is terrible because he sold the rights to Disney and they made a couple of movies out of it. No. You want to hate George Lucas? Hate on him for not letting Spaceballs have merch.
Yeah, that is kind of stupid. Because, couldn't he have just, signed a deal to where he gets some of the merch proceeds or some shit?
Yeah. So, it's because of George Lucas why I don't have a Yogurt the Doll on my freaking shelf right now. Why I don't have a T-shirt that says Spaceballs the T-shirt.
I'm pretty sure you can find someone out there who's made... I'm pretty sure you can still find...
Yeah, but it's not official and my money doesn't go to Mel Brooks.
Alright, true. Because, I'm on Amazon right now and I'm seeing May the Schwartz be with you, or I am your father's brother's nephew cousin's former roommate. And then there's another one.
It's not supposed to be a quote from Spaceballs. It's literally... It's just supposed to say Spaceballs the T-shirt.
Oh, that's it? Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing one right now.
Y'all. But this old man needs his sleepy.
All right, fine. Another short episode.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Go away, Grandpa.
Jeez, all right. I don't understand how this old... I mean, I get why he needs to sleep because he's old and all that, but seriously, ugh. Sometimes I really do wonder if our resident powerful wizard is as powerful as he says he is. Although realistically, I highly doubt it.
Yeah, he's got a decent amount of power, and he just falls asleep in his chair half the time.
True.
Get him his meds.
Oh
All
well.
right.
Yeah,
Guess we'll just call it here then. We got 40 minutes at least.
Remind me to bring my strongest booze to Conduit's meeting.
Look, I don't look. It's not.
You want some?
It's not my meeting. It's
Well,
just,
I got to skedaddle.
all right. Well, and besides, it's not my meeting. It's just a meeting we fucking have to go to because it's like a HR meeting. You know.
Yeah. Look, look, dude. I'm getting in the call right now. I gotta take this. I'm gonna take off.
All right. This has been another episode of the Celestial Citadel Superheroes, and we'll all see you some other time. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.